Hey, welcome. It's been a hot little minute. I tried to lock back in, but I don't know why. I couldn't get into any shows really. I tried to start Forever You Part 2, didn't get past the first episode. Tried to watch Singles Inferno, didn't get past them first like 4 episodes. But you know what? We're gonna lock it in for Love You Teacher. Yeah, I'm sad for this one. Been waiting on this one. We all know Perth Santa Stan over here. Let me not say Stan. I'm not a Stan of anything. Big fan. Big fan of Perth Santa. So I knew I was gonna be sad for this one. I'm a little late, not gonna lie. The series came out like 3 days ago. I'm just not watching it. I don't know why, but I really have not been into anything really. Especially like I really haven't been into any BLs, and I really don't know why. I really haven't been into anything. The last thing that I watched that I was like sat for was Heated Rivalry, and I've been reheating the rivalry for the past how many months has it been? Like 4 months. I've literally just been rewatching that. Anyways, videos on that coming soon. That is not what we're here for today. We're here for Love You Teacher. She was a 10 out of 10. You can exit the video now. No, I'm just playing. Please watch the whole video. Okay, Love You Teacher. First, I really like all the bright colors. I'm here for how bright and colorful and just fun it seems like this series is going to be. I know we're going to touch on some serious topics, obviously, but this first episode, I feel like, was the perfect balance of like seriousness with the fun. I love all the bright colors. I love the color grading of the series. I really like the way the series is shot. I'm really into the production of this one so far. So, GMM, good job. Obviously, Perth Santa's chemistry and acting is a 10 out of 10. I knew they were not going to disappoint me. Their chemistry is always gonna be like off the charts. I like the balance of like the comedic moments and like the sound effects mixed in with like the seriousness, because the hospital scene, how they made that so dramatic of him running to the hospital and breaking down in front of that lady for her to be like, right. Anyway, he's awake and you can go see him if you want to. But pause. How does nobody know? Like, I get the doctor was like, oh, everything appears to be normal with him. Man's clearly wasn't normal. And I get it. He was like, oh, he's probably just in shock. There was no. Is that like a thing? Oh, well, it's TV. Let's not think too deeply into it. Anyway, okay. Getting ahead of myself. Not my guy got hit by a car in his cute little outfit on the way to school. Wait, I'm jumping all over the place. Pause. Let me get my life together. It's been a hot minute since I've actually recorded a video, done a voiceover, all of the above. I'm a bit discombobulated over here. So let's rewind and get our thoughts together a little bit here. So we open up. We have Solar and Pobek. Solar, amazing teacher. Always wanted to be a teacher. Loves being a teacher. His mom was a teacher. He's a little ball of sunshine. We love him. Paulbeck did not want to be a teacher, does not want to be a teacher, is only a teacher because his man's is a teacher. Loves his man's down, not so much that job. But we also love him too. We got the new teacher, the gym teacher. I have a feeling that he's going to cause problems. I don't really like him right now because I feel like he is going to be our antagonist. And it's just something about him that I'm not feeling. The principal. Personal feelings aside about how I feel about Sammy, I think I like her a little bit. Now, Solar takes care of Pobek on a, am I saying his name right? I really hope I am. I'm probably not. So sorry in advance. Solar runs the household. Solar takes care of Pobek. Without Solar, Pobek would be a hot ass mess on the daily. Check. Okay. From the flashbacks that we see when Pobek is in the principal's office for being late and having his classroom run amok because he really don't give a damn about this job. He only gives a damn about his man. We see that Pobek knows the gym teacher because they were neighbors, and his parents, or maybe his mom, because we didn't see his dad, we saw his mother. Um, she was high key a lame ass bitch comparing her son to somebody else because Pobek wasn't even like that bad. Like he was a normal ass young man. And he was also still getting good grades, but like, why are you comparing your son to the neighbor's son? Like, that's gross, number one. So now we have adult Pobek who feels like he's just not good enough. So literally, um I'm assuming here because obviously there's only been one episode. So we can assume obviously he only became a teacher because he didn't feel like he was good at anything else. And his man's wanted to be a teacher, so he became a teacher just to be with his boyfriend because they work at the same school. They went to university together. They were roommates, I'm sure, the entire time they were in university. So, like, obviously, high key, very codependent on his man. So, shame on Mother. And then we see, like, when he thinks that Solar is writing a letter to his mom, and obviously the FaceTime with his mom, Solar and his mom are super close. And when Solar's like, "Oh, you should write a letter to your mom," and he's like, "My mom's not sweet like your mom." So like clearly, bad relationship there. I'm sure that'll be a part of the story. Maybe I don't know. His mom seems like she was not the best, but it's only the first episode. So Solar makes Pobek feel better. You know, we got that whole little foot massage handcuff situation. That was crazy. Episode 1. Y'all ate that up though. And so, you know, he gets some reassurance about, you know, how he's growing and getting better every day from Solar because again, Pobek feels like he is not good enough, self-deprivation king. And so he wakes up early to basically do all the things that Solar does for him on the day to day, like pick out his clothes, make him some breakfast, just lay out everything for him so that his morning is easier. And then, you know, pat on the back, he does a good job, wakes up with a cute little note on his forehead. Fast forward, why does Solar get hit by a car? All right. Gets hit by a car. We get the dramatic scene in the hospital. That was funny. And obviously Solar seems like off, but like he didn't say anything in the hospital, so obviously I'm assuming that's why nobody was like, oh, something actually is wrong with him, because obviously all of his tests came back normal. We go home. Who the fuck is Son? Where did this 7-year-old young man come from? I guess we'll find out in hopefully the next episode because I have a lot of questions and they need to be answered. So through this entire situation, Pobek has to actually be the adult in the situation, which clearly he hasn't had to do that for a long periodically time. So I am assuming that the plot is Pobek having to grow up a little bit, but as well as find out that he is I, for, I don't really know how to put this into words, but like obviously we see he's a self-deprecating king, so like he got to grow out of that and learn that he actually does have something to offer to this world and to the people that love him, because I'm pretty sure he said he can never do anything good for Solar, the kids, or literally anyone. So getting Solar through this situation of having multiple personalities now is gonna be his, I guess, quote unquote, redemption, and being seen that he does matter and he is needed in this world and that he can bring good to the lives of the people that he loves and cares about. Cute. I have many questions about Son, this 7-year-old other personality. Person? Where did he come from? He don't know how he got there either. He's terrified, talking about how did I get in this body? Who is Son? Where did he come from? Why is he here? And how are we about to navigate this? Is Sun here forever? Is this a temporary thing? Because it's very clear that Sun was not here prior. So what's going on with that? I need all the answers in the next episode, preferably. Thank you. Also, let us all take a moment to acknowledge how absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious and immaculate Perth and Santa looked in that flashback scene of when they first met at university. Kudos to all involved in that because wow. Wow. But yeah, anyway, I'm very intrigued to see how they navigate this because at the end of the episode, when Solar wakes up, it's very clear he is back to being Solar. He is no longer Sun. So I'm interested to see like when is he Solar, when is he Sun, what triggers either one to come out. And obviously, I'm sure they're gonna end up telling other people that like there's a problem here. So hopefully they do that in the next episode, and I'm intrigued to see how everyone navigates this. Like, is he gonna tell the mom? Like, how are we? How are we gonna deal with this? Does Sun ever go away? Is he a permanent fixture? Like, obviously, I have a lot of questions. They need to be answered. It's only the first episode, and y'all did a good job for the first episode because I have all the questions, and I will be set for the next episode next week. And you guys got me back. I'm gonna log in and I'm gonna be back to chatting about these shows because oh my gosh, I'm finally intrigued again. But yeah, Perth and Santa did an immaculate job. I'm a fan of Solar and Pobek, and I like all the other characters as well. This series, I'm feeling it. I know it's only the first episode, but overall, I'm feeling it. I'm giving episode 1 a solid 10 out of 10, which we knew that was going to be a 10. Also, my foundation does oxidize, so it will match my neck. You won't get to see that because I immediately took it off and I did not give it a chance to oxidize. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye.